Friends, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name is Courtney, and I'm so glad you found your way to my little corner of the internet. It's time for our November closeout, so let's get into it. As always, let's start over here. We are going to start with our books. So we actually read 5 books this month. Very good. We had a couple of short ones. Very good ones. And then in December, I actually have some holiday ones I'm going to look at. Did I work on the temperature blanket? Sure did not. We're going to have to work on that. I did get my Thanksgiving planning and my Christmas planning started. So I feel like we're off to a great start there. But yeah, that's all we're going to do there. We're going to call that good. I'm going to zoom out just a smidge, and then we're going to get to the actual budget piece of this. So, like I always do, I fill out our income ahead of time, so I'm not flipping pages. I also fill out all of our bills as they come out because we are 1 month ahead in this section of our lives. So, let's add both of these up real quick and see how things actually fell. I will say we had 2 weeks where income was a little bit different than we expected, so no worries there. We're gonna play it and see how it all panned out. All right, friends. So income came in last about roughly $600-ish. Not a big deal. That's about right, considering everything. And then down here, bills actually came in $22.95.63, which is good because we put aside $2,400, which means we had some go to our buffer. Woohoo! So that's great. That's always the goal, is that we've saved more in our month ahead than rather than less. Because especially the only bill that fluctuates is our power bill, but sometimes it can fluctuate a lot. So it's nice to have that extra in there. Running down here, we're at our city card. So this was a stretch goal. $3,000 was a stretch goal. We did not make that, but we did put aside $2,200 to that, which I think is pretty good. Didn't make as much headway as I thought we would, but you know what? I knew that this was a stretch goal even with like all this full income. So without it, I still think we did pretty well. All right, now let's move over let's do our cash envelopes just because those are quick and easy. So I thought for certain we would come in over on our groceries, but come to find out, because I had 2 weeks where we did a short week, we actually came in under, so we did $275 in groceries, which is fabulous. Cody did get his $120. Now here's where we went over. Eat out, we did $110, and then coffee, we did $10. But so yeah, I think we're gonna be over. So we'll come back and add it up. We'll do that later. How about that? Okay, jumping up here, let's see. How did we fare with all of this? Okay, so we were on budget with family fun. We went over for clothing, but that's good because I'm filming this on Thanksgiving before I start cooking, and we are headed out Black Friday shopping for socks and underwear, so that's good that there's extra in there so that we have that for all the things, because this is like the one time a year where I like go ham and get a bunch. Date night got $20. That's good. Pets did get its $120. Garden got $22. We sold some eggs, so I did even that out by adding in $2 extra there. Gifts got its $20. I do have to go shopping for one birthday. Anniversary got its $20, so we were good there. Birthdays ended up getting more by $65. That was to make sure we had plenty for Claire's birthday. And then now we're just saving towards my husband's birthday. Okay, I'm trying to film while everyone's home. It's not always an easy task. Okay, jumping down here, holidays. Holidays, we actually only did $100 in, and that is because we were able to fully fund all the way to 4th of July next year. So I'm just going to hold off and try and get some other things done, mainly our long-term savings and our debt. So that one's Gouda. Down to nails. Nails, we actually went under budget. We only did $50. We're pretty much ahead in that account, or in that envelope, so I'm not super worried about it. The other thing was having the 2 short weeks made it nice that we could catch up in other places. Wax did get the full 60 because I'm not as ahead in that account, or in that envelope. Good grief, my handwriting's terrible today. Challenges ended up getting a total of $61. And that's just kind of the way things fell throughout the whole of the month. We weren't planning anything for challenges, but again, our weekly budgets are hard and fast. This monthly budget's just kind of a guideline to see if we can meet our goals. Now, jumping down here to our long-term savings. So we have goals that we're trying to meet. So we obviously aren't stuffing all of them if you would have seen any of my cash stuffings this month. So we did fully fund Christmas. We put in $240 into Christmas, which was great. Emergency got a little bit of extra money. It did end up getting $80. We're going to build up that one as we go. I really want to get it to 3,000 by the end of the year. We'll see if we can get there. Car maintenance did not get anything. Propane did not get anything. Health and medical didn't get anything. And then the exciting news, and you guys will actually see this in Thursday's cash stuffing, we fully funded preschool at $890 for the month, which is great. So in total, we saved $1,210, which includes $10 from our buffer. And that was just to get our emergency up to like I was really close to a certain dollar amount. So I pulled 10 from our buffer and put that in there. So we were about $400 off, but given that we were short on income, I think that's still pretty good. So let's add up these numbers now, and then we'll go down and we'll do our totals and just see how everything panned out. Because honestly, I think even though we had a couple short weeks, it was still a really good month. So let's bring the calculator in. Okay, friends, so I was adding things up. It was not mathing because I was actually wrong. So in my long-term savings, we actually were closer to our goal than I thought. In my adding ahead of time to try and figure this number out, I was actually wrong. It wasn't $890. It was $1,280. So that makes that number different, and that should equal out to be a lot different. So let me add this up really quick, redo it, and then we will come back and finish these last ones. So just doing a little bit of math. So apparently we did hit our goal of $1,600 in savings, which I'm shocked. I didn't think we were going to do that. So we did it with the $1,280 into preschool, $240 to fully fund Christmas. So now our next goal is to get 3,000 in emergency, and then after we do that, which we're not far off of, I think we need like 550 to do that, so 2 weeks and that'll be done. And then we're moving on to I'm probably gonna beef up propane and then get some money into car maintenance as well, because we've totally drained our car maintenance. But 2208 is a much better number. 2208, because I was like, I know we did better than that, and I bet you this will now give us what's actually in our buffer-ish, kind of. So 1 minute. There we go. Much better. So 96.93. That is roughly what's in our buffer. So we were actually in budget. Not over budget. We were in budget for the month. We actually hit goals that I didn't think we would hit, especially because we were less. But you know what? All right. So overall, a very good month. Even with having a couple short weeks with the holidays, still doing fan-freaking-tastic. Love it. Happy about it. We're doing great. So, friends, that is our monthly budget closeout for the month of November. We are on Vlogmas Day 3, and Vlogmas is kind of a combination of all of my regularly scheduled programming along with some extras. And so far, looking at my calendar, I have a video planned every day from now till Christmas, and probably a few after too. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of like how we spend our money, how we make things work, how we meet our goals. Yeah. Anyway, friends, that's all she wrote. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep hanging out, hit that subscribe button. And friends, as always, especially this time of year, remember to spread kindness like glitter. Bye, y'all.